What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Again, we've got last week's training footage up. Only got some of the main sets, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over on the next video that you see next week over the weekly training view of what I do during the week, because I only show you not very much, because I don't like to film everything I do, as I like to really try and focus mostly on what I'm doing. And obviously the footage that I'm showing you is just for technique feedback for myself and for Ben to look at for when obviously we're planning our programming and whatnot. But what I wanted to actually talk about in today's video, and it was sparked from a question I got yesterday on Instagram, and it was about how to pick your weight class. You know, how do you choose your weight class in powerlifting? And there's two things I like to go by. Number one, I would say the first and kind of more general thing that you'd like to go by is your height. So weight classes truly are height classes in disguise. You know, so if you are 6'2" plus, you're probably going to be in the 120 plus class. If you're 5'11" to 6'2", 6'3", you're probably going to be in the 120 class. You know, if you're 5'9" to 6 foot, you're probably going to be in the 105 class. And you know, as you get shorter, you're obviously, you know, the weight classes will go down. Now, obviously, there are some exceptions. You know, you have some very short people in heavyweight classes and some relatively tall people in lighter weight classes. But that's the first general rule. But actually, what I like to go by is, you know, first and foremost, what is your level in powerlifting? Now, if you are competing at an international level and you're competing at international competitions, then weight classes become more important, and you need to pick the weight class that you're going to be most competitive at on the international stage, because obviously you'll be winning medals for yourself and for your country, and that's when things get important. But that's probably not you, and the vast majority of people are not at an international level, and a lot of people don't actually want to be at an international level. You know that. Let's be real here. So what I would like to say is, well, why did we get into powerlifting? Well, we got into powerlifting to get stronger, to get bigger, and to have fun. Now, what is part of the fun? Well, part of the fun is giving yourself the best possible chance to get better. Now, by doing so, what I would suggest is get yourself in a very small surplus, and just allow yourself to gain weight, allow yourself to get bigger, and give yourself the best possible opportunity and the best possible chance to get better at powerlifting. You know, weight classes, in my opinion, are actually pretty irrelevant. You know, if someone totaled 900 kilograms, I'm not that bothered about what weight class they totaled at. You know, or for example, the other thing is that the vast majority of people aren't very strong, and the vast majority of people are drastically underweight. So if you're already not very strong and you're already underweight in terms of filling out your frame, then how can you expect to get way stronger if you're not going to be able to get any bigger? And the problem is, if you just hold yourself to that weight, you're taking a whole part of the enjoyment element away, because your progress is going to be so dramatically slowed. So what I would suggest is just enjoy your lifting, enjoy your powerlifting, eat in a small surplus, enjoy your food, and just give yourself the best possible opportunity to get better at it, and just compete at whatever you weighed, because chances are it's not really going to be that big a deal. And the other thing people would say is, well, then I want to stay at a lighter body weight for better Wilks. But actually, Wilks does tend to favour the bigger athlete, so that's not an excuse whatsoever. So if someone tries to tell you that, then they're incorrect, because Wilks absolutely 100% favours the bigger athlete, in my opinion. That's why men find it much easier to have 400 Wilks than the majority of females. So that is my opinion, and that is my thought process that goes into this. If you have anything that you'd like me to cover, just drop in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to all of you in the next video.